Hey guys, it's Kyle with Rhino. I want to show you how to set up our 2-foot and 4-foot sliders on tripods and what kind of ball heads and fluid heads we recommend for them. So right here we have our 2-foot Rhino Slider Pro. It's mounted to a pretty lightweight set of Manfrotto sticks, and it's just center mounted. We have the legs folded up. What we typically prefer to shoot with on a lighter weight run and gun setup like this is a little Manfrotto ball head. I mean, you can really choose whatever you want. This is the 496. This is what we use. And so all you have to do is just use the mounting screw underneath. It's a 3/8. You could throw your 1/4 which we keep on one side of our slider, on if you're using an even lighter weight ball head or a glyph or something like that. But pretty much this allows you to mount your camera to your slider, and then you can basically point your camera wherever you want it to go, if it's left or right, up or down. These ball heads work really good at that. So here we have the Rhino Slider Pro 4-foot mounted to a heavy-duty set of Manfrotto sticks. It's a 546B tripod is what we prefer, and we prefer it because it has a 75mm bowl actually built into it. So if we're on uneven ground, we can actually level our tripod using the 75mm bowl, which is pretty nice. And then there's also levels on the bottom or the side of your base plate so that you can level it accurately. Now, when we use this setup, we typically use, instead of a ball head, I mean, you can always use a ball head for everything, but a lot of people like to get a little bit of pan and smooth and fluid pan while they actually slide. And so this is the Manfrotto 502 head, which is a great value for what you're getting. Holds quite a bit of weight and it's extremely smooth. So when you're using the Rhino Slider Pro 4-foot and center mounted, we don't recommend that you go over 7 pounds of camera gear on the carriage. That's because when you get to one end of it, your tripod might not be able to handle the weight and it might tip over. And so we don't want that to happen. One option, if you're using more gear, is to only use 3 feet of the track. Another option is to use 2 tripods, one on each end. So this is the Rhino Slider Pro 4-foot mounted to 2 tripods. You'd want to use this setup when you have a heavier camera on your slider. And right now we actually have something that's called a 75mm bowl riser, and it allows you to use a Rhino Slider which has a 3/8 inch flat base mount with a 75mm bowl compatible fluid head. Now in the near future we'll actually be introducing a carriage that incorporates a 75mm bowl into it, but until then you can use a riser like this. And it's great because you don't have to actually level your slide. If you want a flat slide and you want to level your tripod head, all you have to do is loosen this piece here and you can actually level your shot from there. Now, we've had guys that have upwards of 50, 60 pounds on this, and as long as your tripods are heavy duty enough, it'll work great.